Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is your boy Professor OJ, and I'm very much glad to have you once again after a long silence. Today I want to share with you about the nine basic dreams that you need to have. Nine basic dreams that you need to have. These dreams are actually very nice, especially for the young youths, those who are 40 years and above. Yeah, those are the people who are still having the energy to work extra hard. So these nine basic dreams are very much important and well researched by me, and I'm sure that they'll actually help anybody who's going to listen to this video. So it is important if we have them before we are at that old age. For you to achieve these nine basic dreams, you actually need to go watch my previous video on the abbreviation of dreams, because that is the formula that will help you to achieve whatever I'm going to discuss with you right now. But just to paraphrase, or just to have an overview of what the video was talking about, abbreviation of dreams, written from top to bottom, we have the first letter that stands for D. Yes, we have the first letter that stands for D. So D actually stands for dedication. That means if you want to achieve your dreams, then you must dedicate yourself. Remember, I said dedication will require your time, dedication can require your skills, dedication will require your effort for you to achieve this. Then we have the R that stands for responsibility. So you must be responsible towards your dream. You must make sure that you are doing what it takes for you to achieve that. Then we have the A, E that stood for education. Before you become anything, make sure that you are knowledgeable. Education is power, and power is in education. Then we have the A that stands for attitude. Remember, I said you must have what is called a PMA, positive mental attitudes. Don't do it because you are forced to do. Do it because it comes inside, from the deepest part of you. That is okay. Then we have the M that stands for motivation. Make sure that you get constant motivation from books, from mentors, from heroes, or from people who have achieved whatever you want to achieve. And by doing so, you will actually go far. Okay. Then S stands for success. So that is the abbreviation that we are going to use, and that you will use to achieve your success. So getting back to the nine basic dreams that you need to have, we want to start with number one. So number one is you must have a dream of having a good house. 80% of people listening to me right now are not happy with the current house that they're staying in, so they need a better one. You must have a dream of having a good house. Good house, you can have it either in town, living in town. You must have a better house with better facilities, and also if it is in your rural areas, everyone always have that urge and that dream of that aspiration of building a good retirement house. So if you incorporate it in your dreams, then believe me, you will achieve it. But only if you are dedicating yourself, you are being responsible, you are getting education, having a positive mental attitude, and then getting constant motivation. That will actually help you to achieve that. Number two, you must have a dream of having what is called a dream car or a luxurious car. Who is that person who will actually win a lottery worth of millions? I will not buy a car. Okay. So sometimes it's always important for you to say bye bye to matatus. Okay. So you must have a dream of making sure that you drive your dream car, not just a car, but making sure that you drive your dream car. Number three, you must have a dream of having international travels. So sometimes in my teachings, I do ask people, how many people will wish to travel by an aeroplane? And I get so many people raising up their hands. That just simply to mean that they have not even boarded an aeroplane. Okay, so you must have a dream of having international travels. International travel, that means you actually board an aeroplane and get outside the country or outside the continent. So that one is also a very important dream that any person who is below 40 years who's listening to me right now must have or must incorporate in his or her dream, so that he can achieve it or she can achieve it. Number four, you must have a dream of making sure that you offer quality education to your children. Quality education to your children. In Swahili, we say elimu bora, not just bora elimu. So why am I saying this? I'm saying this because 80% of people are listening to me right now. did not actually go to school in a better way, especially those who were born in the 70s, 80s, and the 90s, and late 90s too. So these people used to go to school barefooted, they used to go to school that were not cemented and they were muddy. They used to go to school, come back for lunch, and when the food is not prepared. So don't let your children to also undergo through the same. You actually need to make sure that you offer quality education. Take your children to a better school that has a school bus that teach international languages, a school that has a swimming pool and other good and such good social amenities that will equip the mind of your child or the mind of your kid with the right information. Okay, so better schools are there outside here, and a better school is a school whereby you can ask a standard 3, 4, or 5 student to tell you about his or her school, and he or she will fluently talk about his school like 10 minutes. Okay, not a school whereby you ask a class 8 people to tell you about his school and it shrubs a lot of English, and because of that issue you actually need to make sure that you incorporate the fourth dream, that is having quality education for your children. Number 5, you must have a dream of contributing to the society. Contribution to the society. How will the society recognize you? Or how will the community recognize you? Okay, the society which is around you, the community which is around you, are talking of the churches, we are talking of back in your village, we are talking of the social amenities which are around your community. So they have to recognize you. So this can only take place if you are actively participating in community developments. That is number 5. Number 6, you must have a dream of having inheritance for your children. Inheritance for your children. Okay. Most of our parents went to school and got good jobs, and fortunately or unfortunately they retired or passed away, and then the family were left into tatters. Okay, I always tell people that only big businesses and investments can be inherited. Jobs can never be inherited. So you have to look for something that if you do, you know that I can pass this to my generation to come, and that one can only be a big business or an investment. That is number 6. Number 7, number 7, you must have a dream of making sure that you are giving your parents or guardians or siblings or wherever is close to you a happy life or a good life. That is making sure that you're giving your parents or anybody who is close to you a happy life, especially our parents or guardians. Make sure that your parent is always happy with you because you actively participate in their daily in, daily out activities, whether they are in town or whether they are back home. So that one also should be one of your dreams that are very much important that you need to incorporate in your life. That was number 7. So number 8, you must have a dream of making sure that number 8, you must have a dream of having time for doing things that you love. That one is also something which is very much important. So doing things that you love. We have people who have hobbies, we call them hobbies. These are things that you love. Maybe you like traveling, you like playing football, you like exercising, but because you are in an employment triangle, that means you get a job at a certain time and leave at a certain time and encounter the jam on the way. So you don't get that chance of doing these things that you love, something which is very much important. So you have to look for something that will actually give you time for doing things that you love in your life. If you like traveling, then you have the time for traveling. If you like doing other things, then you have the time to do it because time is always available there. Last but not least, that is number 9, is time and financial freedom. Time and financial freedom. So you must have a dream of having time and financial freedom. Having time freedom is very important. Ultimate freedom, that is. Okay, making sure that you can do whatever you want because you have the quality time. And having financial freedom is also very important because that one will help you to maximize whatever you are doing. I always tell myself that I would rather have all the problems in the world but not financial freedom. Why? Because the financial freedom can solve up to 90 or 95% of the problems. Okay, if you have money, you can go eat. If you have money, you can travel. If you have money, you can have quality treatment for yourself. If you have money, so time and financial freedom is something which is very much important. So these nine basic dreams are very much important for the youth who is listening to me right now. Make sure that if you listen to this video, write them down. Make sure that you have a dream board in your house. You have a picture of a good house. You have a picture of a nice car. You have a picture of an aeroplane. You have a picture of people who have graduated from a school. Okay, that is called a dream board. Make this dream board to always ring in your mind, and by doing so, you will actually go far. So, as I conclude, just to paraphrase or just to mention the nine basic dreams that I've talked about, I've said number one, you must have a dream of having a good house. You must have a dream of having a good house. Number two, you must have a dream of having a luxurious car or your dream car. Number three, you must have a dream of having international travels. International travels. Number four, you must have a dream of contributing to the society. Number five, you must have a dream of having quality education for your children. Number six, you must have a dream of having a good inheritance for your generation to come. Number seven, you must have a dream of giving happiness to your parents. Number eight, you must have a dream of making sure that you have quality time for doing things that you love. And last but not least, you must have a dream of having time and financial freedom. So those are the basic dreams that I wanted to share with you today, and I hope they are going to be of good help and good vibe to you. Make sure that you work extra hard to achieve these dreams that I've shared with you, and by doing so, we will be moving very far. So don't forget that if you don't build your dream, then someone else will hire you to build theirs. I repeat, if you don't build your dream, then someone else will hire you to build yours. This is your opportunity to make sure that you work towards your dream, you work towards your success, and by doing so, you will be living a better life. Thank you so much and have a nice time. This is your boy, Professor OJ. And if you like such kind of contents, then kindly don't forget to drop a comment and tell us that these are the kind of contents that we need to have that will actually transform our lives. And by doing so, I'll be doing a lot of research on them to make sure that I feed you the right information that will take you very far. Thank you so much and have a nice day. Bye bye.